So shout out to the natural light. I'm not using my light today. Today's video we'll talk Terry McLaurin, man. Why is he not in the top 10 among the NFL upon execs and coaches? Is it underrated? Or was he rightfully slated? Or is he overrated? You think he's a top 15 receiver instead of maybe a top 20 receiver? I know some people don't got him in his top 20 no more. So even though he had that all pro season last year. So let's talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Road to 7,000. You're 20 away from 7,000. Sub button, like button, share button. Let's get these 20 subs, man. Let's be at 7K. That's right. Well, back to PSN Command now with your boy Tonka attack back on the video if I get to a glory to God. I got to know God's been doing the pay for all people and those in today's video. I'm about to watch the Commanders. If I get too far into it though, give y'all a quick verse of the day and give y'all some announcements what's going on the channel for the next few days. I won't be actively recording the next couple of days. I'll be busy doing other things. So I just want to give you guys a quick summary about those things. But yeah. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verses 1 through 2, such as follows. The Spirit clearly states in the latter time, Phil, people will abandon the faith and follow deceiving spirits and things taught by demons. Such teachings are through hypocritical liars whose consciences have been seared with hot iron. So those are the verse of the day. And you can see what's going on around the world clearly next time. So stay prayed up, stay out the way. Let's get right to it. So yeah, quick updates. Tomorrow's video will be on Ben Sinnott, the Rising Commander episode 3. That is tomorrow's upload. Next upload is a special upload about a YouTuber known as Go House. Won't give you guys too much information about that video on Friday, but it's a very interesting video about a position that I think we should take a deeper look at before the beginning of the regular season. Saturday's video is an NFL tier list, and where do I think the Commanders rank among the NFL's best, and do I think that the Commanders are a Super Bowl contender or a dark horse Super Bowl contender, or just a playoff team or a team that will completely miss the playoffs in 2025. Sunday's upload is, I think that's a mini. It's a mini training camp preview with just myself, and then Monday I will have Louis T, Ed, possibly be Real Robinson. I will also have Ball and Burgundy podcast and others on One Guy Talking Sports, I think, as well, on a live stream for 2 hours talking about training camp and give you guys a full training camp preview. It'll be a roundtable style discussion. You guys enjoy. We'll talk about the Terry contract. We'll talk about a bunch of other things on the channel. Should be fun. Come pull up. So let's get today's video started. You can skip to the 3:50 mark for today's content. So this is a very interesting topic. Apparently, Terry McLaurin in the top 10 receivers around the league according to execs and coaches, per Jeremy Fowler. This article came from Jeremy Fowler. Execs, coaches, scouts ranked the top 10 wide receivers for 2025. Number 1 is Jamar Chase. Now, JJ been number 1 for a minute now, but Jamar just had the triple crown, so rightfully so. Only 2 guys that do that. Only 3 guys will do that in the Super Bowl era, or the 4th guy, or sorry, the 5th. She's the 5th guy. Someone should did this twice. Okay, Jerry Riceman did it. He produced the triple crown for the 5th time in Super Bowl era. including Cooper Cup in 2021, Steve Smith Sr., Sterling Sharp, and also Jerry Rice, who did that twice, I believe. As NFL director put it, Jefferson's the better route runner, but Chase is the overall better playmaker. He's the ultimate first pick up in the game athlete alongside Eagles running back Saquon Barkley. Agree with that. Honestly, it comes down to Chase being the cover. Uh, when a high-ranking NFL personnel executive said we are super aware of him and play him a bunch, and we've been torched by him a bunch. Not any, not many NFL players scare defensive coaches more than Chase, who's 787 yards after the catch, 190 more than the second closest receiver, Khalil Shakir of Buffalo. But the Bengals feel he's still refining his game with improvement in defensive scheme recognition, attack plans on coverages, and creative route running with different speeds and stems. When the Bengals then reached agreement with Chase's contract extension in the preseason, he made sustained pay literally by posting a career year at a 4-year, $161 million deal as a top all non-quarterback offensive players. More explosion, better to catch, more powerful. That's where he gets his edge. Another NFL personal evaluator said. Now we got Justin Jefferson at number 2. Chase got him this year. But Jefferson, a two-time champion in these rankings, were ranked number 2. His career brilliance stands alone for NFL record 7,332 career yards in his first 5 seasons. His first 4 seasons, at least 1,400 yards, only chases Jerry Rice at 6 and then Julio Jones tied at 5. Golly. Bro, his 4 seasons, at least 1,400 yards. Only trails. That's crazy. That is crazy. And he's probably had number 1,400 yard season this year. Even with J.J. McCarthy throwing the ball, because that's how good Justin Jefferson is. Jefferson's pro career path is already an Apple Map search from Minneapolis to Canton. He's a Hall of Fame talent. The number 2 and 1 are Hall of Fame talents. No surprises here. The way he gets in and out of his breaks and his body maneuver just hard to get a handle on. He just does it so well. No wonder why Aaron Rodgers wanted to play in Minnesota. He'll get one of the best play calls than Kevin O'Connell and play in the dome and gets Jefferson. He gets open more than anyone. That's the separator. Tyreek Hill, number 3. He still gets saved $15 million. They traded Hill, which would be a surprise. But the notion the Dolphins fans can hear as the first line, not blinks, is a lot about Hill's tumultuous 2024 campaign. Ejected his worst season since becoming an NFL star in 2017. He struggled with Mike Valtier, Tua Tagovailoa, appeared to quit on his team week 18. Even if he lost a half a step, he's still more explosive than anyone with pure raw speed. I do think defenses have made some adjustments to that Miami offense, let him run around the window dressing and limit big plays. Okay. C. Lamb is number 4. Excellent around the slot, easy mover, can sink and bend. An NFL personnel evaluator said good after the catch and has excellent ball carrier vision. Dang, he has 400. He has almost 500 catches already in his first 5 seasons, only behind Michael Thomas's 5'10". That is crazy. Excuse me. He's accounted for 45 yards after the catch, which is insane. Producing 235 receiving yards after first contact. That's tough. He's a tough cat. AJ Brown, number 5. It's hard to see a top 5 receiver tied for 40 per league by targets last season. But those numbers for Brown were high product of run heavy Eagles offense and didn't affect his high end ability. Philly was 16-1 when averaging 31.5 points a game when Brown was in the lineup. Our AJ Brown team went 2-2, averaging 18 points a game. Interesting. But Jalen Hurts didn't make AJ Brown. All right, I'll continue. He's still awesome. He makes up big when you need him, comes up big when you need him. He's incredibly strong and fast enough. Nightmare to tackle. Yes, he is. A tad bit slower than he was, but that's slight. Dealing with physicality and strength is a problem for cornerbacks and NFL, as I always say. At the end of the day, sometimes it's just really that simple. Number 6 is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He doesn't have the size, but he has high-level traits. The feet, the hands, the instincts, the route, the catch, the competitive toughness, NFL's NFC executive said. St. Brown, who famously watched 16 receivers get drafted ahead of him in 2021, is the only NFL's only player with 100 receptions and 10 receiving touchdowns in the past 2 seasons. Interesting. Has elite football instincts for the position, understands how to attack leverage, runs hard every play, plays inside and outside, makes all the tough catches on high leverage downs, plays physical blocks. The only thing he doesn't do is win on the outside of the red line close to the sideline, but that's not how the game works anyway. Amon-Ra. Malik Neighbors, number 7, a rookie. Look at a rookie right here. Neighbors has NFL's full attention, surpassing 100 catches, 1,200 yards as a rookie, with one of the league's worst offenses in 4 different quarterbacks. Crazy. He can go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds like a Ferrari, but he's built like a truck. He's not in the lead route runner yet. Just wait till that happens. Nah, for real. The Giants force-fed Neighbors 171 targets, second in the league behind Chase. Neighbors prove he can handle the major workload without breaking down and still sidestepping defenders. Neighbors 19 forced missed tackles topped all rookie wide receivers. Dang. Some guy just built different. NFC defensive coach said, you don't have to watch him long to know that. I bet Joe Witt said that. No, for real, I bet Joe Witt said that. Nico Collins, number 8. Highest rank is number 4. Unless his rank an honorable mention. And he's in the top 10. Support for Collins has slowly built over the past few years, and he's proved undeniable at the first Pro Bowl campaign 2024. Though he appeared on slightly below 50% of the ballots, half of votes were top 5. He has the rare ability to be a legit number 1. The NFL director said, good balance, skill set, size, speed, generally for size. Good hands and competes. Collins missed 5 games, but still posted 68 receptions, 1,000 yards, and 7 touchdowns on pace for 1,425 yards through 17 games, which has been third in the NFL. Collins is one of the 3 NFL receivers to produce at least 3 yards per route run in 2024 and average 85.3 receiving yards per game over the last 2 seasons, 5th best mark around the NFL. That is crazy. As one Texas source noted, he's the fastest player on the Texans roster despite being 6'4", 222 pounds. He's once a jump ball guy, but once he started taking quick throws for big gains, size and lesson, that changed his game, one offensive coach said. Oh my gosh. Now, this is the controversial one. I did watch Real Robinson's video. I agree with all of the first 8. This one's a little controversial, but Mike Evans has been so great for so long. I think by that, he has earned a spot on this list. But this is interesting. This is where things got interesting. Mike Evans was one of the 5 receivers in the voting cluster for the 10th, 9th, and 10th spots. Garrett Wilson, Terry McLaurin, Puka Nacua, and Brian Thomas Jr. were the others. We put that group into a tiebreaker with several high-ranking evaluators, and Evans was deemed a clear number 1 out of those 5. The consensus is that Evans still premier outside threat even at 31 years old. If you're trying to win one game or win on third down, you're still picking him really high. NFL general manager said he'll decline eventually, but haven't seen signs of it. He's still a dog. Yes, he is. A dog! Dog. Multiple coaches noted Evans pushed through in 11 straight seasons with 1,000 yards, tied with Jay Rice for NFL history, despite a bad hamstring caused him 3 games. Uh, Evans also cut his drops down from 9 to 4 this past season. The Bucks have done a good job preserving Evans with 671 stops in 14 games, 48 per game. But one veteran AFC scout wondered whether Mike Evans might retire after 2025. This might be it for him, the scout said, but he looked awesome last year. I think as long as he had producing 1,000 yards, I think he will keep playing. Garrett Wilson, number 10. Uh-oh. No Terry McLaurin? What's going on here? No Terry? There's no Terry? Where's Terry on this list? I don't even talk Garrett Wilson. We know he's a dog. I wanted him in the draft in 2022. I'm still mad at Jets gave him all that money. Y'all evil. Number 1 honorable mention goes to Terry McLaurin. So, Washington quarterbacks produced a 133 passer rating with target McLaurin last season, and the perfect passer rating 158.3. So that's pretty high. Criminally underrated NFL general manager. Excellent route runner, very good hands and elite ball skills, tremendous football makeup. He will really take off with that quarterback and offense. NFL personnel director. So that's what they said about Terry McLaurin. They have him at number 11 among the receivers around the league. I think slightly underrated. I would have put Garrett Wilson at 9, and I'll put Terry at 10. I'll put Terry at 9 and Garrett Wilson at 10, and then Mike Evans at 11 personally. But it's not that far off. Between 9 and 15, it's a very, very convoluted list. You can put them anywhere, and it's kind of fair, right? But also, Mike Evans had 11 1,000-yard seasons in a row. He is the absolute definition of consistency around the league. That's crazy. But, hey, man, they had Terry in the top 10. I find that interesting. I think slightly underrated here. I'll have him anywhere between 8 and 11. It's sort of fair, but also he's slightly underrated here. It's not that bad. What are your thoughts? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.